You said that you wouldn't sign a piece of paper. You're not signed to somebody right now?
I am, but I'm signed to Warner, Nashville.
Right.
But my biggest thing was I'm going to own my tracks when I leave. I get to choose when we let out music and what we let out.
So you're doing it on your terms.
Yeah.
Which I think a lot of people don't understand that, especially in the independent realm. Everybody always says, oh, you signed your soul away, whenever you sign record deals. And I feel like record deals aren't like they used to be back in the day. Back in the day, if you signed a record deal, they owned you and pretty much you had no sort of like creative control. And I feel like if you go into a record deal now, you can kind of use leverage and tell them what you want. Do you feel like that's how it worked out for you?
Well, I think I put myself in a better situation than a lot of artists do when they come to town. Nothing against those artists, but I kind of had the mindset of I'm going to make it on my own. And if I never leave Georgia, I can quit or make my own music from Georgia and I can live a nice life and I can buy a nice piece of land and I can just chill. And it got to a point where I tell people this, I say I made my first $1 million before I left living with my parents. And I think that's awesome. People are like, why were you living with your parents if you're making that money? I was like, because I love them and they're cool ass roommates. Like they were hell when I was younger, but as they've got older, they're badass roommates. I really, really felt passionate about making it on my own before I went to Nashville and started writing with people. And that was a chip on my shoulder that I felt good about. And then I got to a point in my career of I want to play the biggest shows in the world. I want to make this as big as I possibly can. I want to reach the most amount of people. I'm really proud of all the people I've joined up with in Nashville and all the people I write with. They understand me. Warner really understands my plan and my process, and they've done a really good job of going, all right, kid, we trust you. Go do your damn thing instead of trying to hit the brakes or don't do this. And we're going to keep doing it how we've been doing it.